So a few days ago, we randomized nationalities and you guys absolutely loved it. So what we're doing today, instead of nationalities being randomized, we're going to randomize every player's club in FIFA. Of course, how we're doing this is through the randomized clubs squad. I am on the PC version of FIFA 19. I can leave this file linked in the description if I remember. So if you guys have a PC, you can use this squad file for yourself. Brought to you by, of course, Fiverr FIFA, the one who gives me all of these different squads. Link at the top right hand corner. Go give him a sub. But let's do this, boys. All we got to do is click A, and it's been done. Every player in FIFA 19, their club has been randomized. So as always, what we are going to do here is jump into a career mode, brand new. We're just going to choose a random team. We'll look through theirs, and then we'll look up random players in the game, and we'll see which clubs they are now on. Manager career mode. Let's do this. It's so far just scrolling through the teams. You can already see some of these clubs are a lot lower rated in terms of their stars. Liverpool, normally a 5-star team, now a 3-star team after all of the clubs have been randomized. And yeah, we just keep going. Man City, 3.5 stars. Man United, 3 stars. Newcastle is literally higher rated than Man United. And same goes for literally every league around the world. You probably won't find a team better than 3.5 stars, simply just because, wow, a 5-star team here. Girona. I'd be interested to see which players are on this team. 4 stars gonna be very rare to find, because with everyone randomized, man, it's gonna be hard to find one team who has been lucky enough to receive like a ton of good players. So I'm just gonna go into it with a random Prem club. Let's do Chelsea. I don't know why, they just caught my eye. Let's do it with Chelsea. We're gonna put them in the Champions League as well. Current squads, of course. Let's enable this. Let's make sure in the Champions League we'll just replace them with Tottenham Hotspur. There you go. And you can see Chelsea stats: 65 attack, 73 midfield, 70 defense. All right, boys, let's just do this. Let's get into this career mode and find out which players have moved where. So here we go. Let's just start out with the team we have chosen for this experiment. We are going to be doing Chelsea. Well, obviously you guys know Chelsea, but let's see the highest rated player on Chelsea's team. And oh god, this isn't good. Already just looking at things, I don't really recognize anyone. Okay, highest rated player on Chelsea. Oh my god, they got Asensio. All right, not too shabby right there. Oh, okay. So this is quite interesting. One thing I have noticed is that it looks like aren't these players already on Chelsea? They're just loaned out. So what's gone on here with this is any player that was currently being loaned out by the club is still loaned out. They're just loaned out to random teams. So like you can see right here, Pulisic, who was originally loaned out to Dortmund, is now back. So yeah, they've kept the loan players, but they're just loaned out to different teams now. So that makes sense. But the players that have been added, Asensio, De Vrij are the top 2. Kolasinac, an Arsenal player, now moved over to Chelsea. And then the rest, well, yeah, you're not going to be too familiar with a lot of these guys. It's not a bad team for Chelsea. At least they got a few good players, but for the most part, their starting 11 isn't really looking too great. Okay, with that being said, it's time. Wait, what? Why is there a women's player? Are women's players in this? Wait, what is going on? Okay, I guess we now have women's players. They've been part of this randomization, and this women's player from Sweden is now playing for Bury. Wait, like, is this actually a thing? Oh my god. Yeah, so all the women's players have been included in this. Alex Morgan, valued at 92 million. This is in US dollars. She's playing in the MLS for the Columbus Crew. What the heck, man? This is, I don't even know what to say. This is pretty neat. All right, enough of the women's players. You guys want to see where the big players have gone to, I know. So let's start out first with Lionel Messi. Where has he gone? What is this? I don't even know what league this team is from, who they are. Messi has gone to IK Sirius. So I'm looking it up. They're a Swedish league team. Wow. All right. I mean, this is what happens when we randomize every single player. We're going to get random ones, like super random ones like this right here. All right. Next up, you know we got to do it. We got to get Cristiano Ronaldo involved. We're doing the top players. He's moved to Lille in France. Oh my God. Ronaldo in Ligue 1. That honestly, like, I was expecting a lot of these guys to just play for a lot of just irrelevant teams around the world. But Lille, a very relevant team in France, very solid club, and Ronaldo joining them. Maybe he's going to help them win Ligue 1 this year. In Neymar, I believe this is a Swiss team. He's going to Switzerland. Like, don't count me on that, but I believe this club is from Switzerland. I guess I could just literally look them up. I got my computer right here. Yeah, Swiss team. So Neymar going to the Swiss league. We have Messi going to Sweden, and we have a Cristiano Ronaldo going to France. Let's just keep going with this. I gotta see where everyone is playing. This one is too funny. Kylian Mbappe going to a Saudi Arabian team. And why this is funny is because if you guys remember from the nationality video where we randomized nationalities, Kylian Mbappe was also Saudi Arabian. This is so weird, man. I want to get one of these players, though, playing for just like a big Premier League team or a big team, you know, in just Europe, just some big club. I want to get just a crazy transfer. Let's keep going. So instead of just searching player by player, which we will do more, I want to see where some of these top guys are playing for. Let's look up just specific clubs and see who some of their top players are. Maybe this isn't the best idea because you look at Man City. Oh, they do have a Cardi. Okay, that's a big get for Man City, but the rest of this team, it's going to be really hard to recognize a lot of these faces. Eden Hazard is going to Italy. Parma, I think they're in the Serie A, aren't they? Yeah, Serie A for Eden Hazard. So he might be able to take them to glory. Big get for that club. Eden Hazard next. I'm just trying to think of other big footballers that we can get here because I don't want to miss a lot of the big ones, but I don't want this video to just go on forever and ever. So let's try to go rapid fire with some of these. Next, we have KDB, who's going to the Danish league. Virgil van Dijk heading to what I believe is the Turkish league. I think I could be wrong though. Don't butcher me in the comments if I am. We got Van Dijk's old teammate Mo Salah now playing in the Korean league. Paul Pogba going to Spain, but I believe this team is in the second division in Spain. This one is too funny. Luis Suarez going to AFC Wimbledon. What, they're in League 2 in England, right? I know they're in one of the bottom tiers in England. That's pretty funny. And Harry Kane is going to be staying in England, but similarly to Luis Suarez, he's going to be joining him in one of the lower leagues in England. And oh my God, Lewandowski at Parma. I'm having such bad memory, but there was another big player who went to Parma as well. Was it Eden Hazard? I think it was. I could be wrong, but wow, this team's gonna be stacked. Griezmann is headed to, yeah, man, no clue where that is. If I had to take a guess, well, for some reason, I want to say that's a team in League 2 in France, but I know I'm probably 100% wrong. Yeah, no clue which team, which league they're in. And okay, let's wrap this up with one more. Paulo Dybala. Oh, Dybala in Germany. Okay, that's an interesting one. I've gone through enough players now, I think. We're going to find out where more of these guys are playing towards, like, the end of the video. What I'm going to do now, though, I want to sim the season. I want to see who's going to win these competitions. The Champions League, of course, we're in the Premier League. We'll get into all of that, and then I guess we can maybe sim a second season 2 to see who qualifies for the Champions League next year, who does what, who goes where. This is going to be super interesting. Also, top goal scorers, we'll check all that stuff out as well. So, season 1, let's sim it and get those results right now. Leicester City are champions once again. We have sim this season, and we get somewhat of a realistic result. I mean, Leicester just won it a few years ago, and here they are, back on top. Let's see who got relegated. Our team, though, hey, man, we were controlling Chelsea. We finished second. Not too bad. 3 points off the top. Newcastle third, Brighton fourth. Oh God, with all this been going on with Newcastle, that's pretty funny. Who's the teams that got relegated though? Arsenal, Liverpool in Huddersfield. Liverpool are going down. All right, before we check out the Champions League, I just want to see who was on Leicester City's team, who helped them to win the Premier League. Here, oh my God, their top goal scorer was a women's player. Now, where is she from? Brazil. No idea who that is, but she was the top goal scorer. So yeah, you gotta remember, boys, there were women's players mixed into this. Didn't know that was a thing, but again, it just makes things a little bit more interesting. Man, I'm not really too familiar with any of these guys. These are just the top goal scorers. Anyone big? They have, I believe, I can't remember. I don't know where I know him from. Which team does he play for? But I do know who that dude is. Wow. Yeah, not too familiar with really any of these guys. But hey, they did enough to help Leicester win the Premier League. Here with the top goal scorers in the Premier League: Lyon for Brighton, Cardona for Newcastle, Asensio, which played for Chelsea, the team that we controlled, and then you can see not too many familiar faces. Robert Van Persie playing for Tottenham. That is an interesting one. Tyson for Wolves. Sessegnon for Burnley. All right, interesting. I feel like Van Persie to Tottenham was the weirdest one out of all those. And the moment of truth, the winner of the Champions League is Ajax. No way. Ajax beat Inter Milan in the final. Club Brugge made it to the semifinal. Porto made it to the semifinal. Let's see which clubs. Look at this. Barcelona getting knocked out in group play. Dortmund and Monaco getting knocked out. Liverpool getting knocked out in group play. Bayern Munich getting knocked out in group play. Man City knocked out. Real Madrid making it through. Juventus United making it through. But your champions are Ajax. And here we are top Premier League goal scorers. Inter Milan, Vadra was their top goal scorer. Tevez for Hoffenheim was 2. Keita for Roma. We got Morales for Porto. Iheanacho for Roma. That's a big one for them. You know, some players that I'm not seeing though. Well, you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say the players Mbappe and Hazard for Parma, but they're not in the Champions League. Hopefully they did enough though to secure a spot in the Champions League for next season, because we are going to sim ahead 2 seasons. Here were the rest of the top goal scorers though. Okay, this was an interesting first season. What I'm going to do now is literally just end this season, sim to the end of a second season. We'll see what happened there, and then we'll end today's episode. So far things have been super interesting, but let's see if things can get even crazier in season number 2. Right, so that was quick. We are now in June 2020. Now, one thing you got to remember, Season 2, the players that were on loan from literally every single club were now back. So, like, Chelsea now has Pulisic back. They have Kennedy back. All of those players, Batshuayi, and I know I missed a few. But it's the same for every other team. Players they had on loan are now back, so that may play a difference into these randomized teams. But let's see. Premier League Season 2, who won it? Chelsea definitely did not. 10th place finish for them. Blackburn Rovers 8th. One of the newly promoted teams. Rotherham United 14th. Who will have won, boys? Cardiff 6. Palace 5. Wolves 4. Burnley 3. Newcastle 2. Nottingham Forest. Oh my god, a newly promoted team. Could this be the first time in Premier League history? It has to be. Where a team that in their first season of promotion wins the title in the Premier League. Has to be the first time. Like 100% has to be. Wonder who they had on their squad. Of course, we got to check that out, boys. They had to have had some big players, right? Like, I need to know some of the players. Like last year, of course. Wow, I really don't. Last year with Leicester, I didn't really recognize too many faces. The first player is one of the women's players. Which nation is she from? She's from Germany. Who's next, though? No clue who that is. No clue. Keep going down the list. Wow. Iker Casillas. Okay, we all have to know who Iker Casillas is. But other than that, not too many big name players, but they did enough to win the freaking Prem. And as for the top goal scorers in the Prem this year, Dwight Gale gets the golden boot for Newcastle. 27 goals for him. That is huge. Sorloth, I probably just butchered that name, but I do know who he is. He's a bit of a beast. He gets 19 goals for Crystal Palace. We also see Icardi in there, as well as Sandro playing for Everton. Hernandez, Tyson's back in there again. Asensio, of course, for Chelsea. Insigne for Southampton. And all right, there you have it for the top goal scorers in the Prem. And let's do this, boys. This is what I want to know. The Champions League. You know what? First, let's look at the group stages, and we'll go round by round. All right, so this is going to get interesting. Brighton and Girona are making it through. I still want to see who's on Girona FC, because they were one of the only teams I saw who had 4 stars, so they have to have a few big players. Group B, Inter and Bayern Munich moving on. Ajax, the champions of last year's Champions League, they don't even make it out of the group. Group C, not gonna try to pronounce those names, but those guys make it through. Barca making it through this year. Atletico Madrid and AC Milan making it through. Sporting and Fiorentina. Leverkusen and Newcastle. Chelsea not making it through. But there is Parma, boys. Parma is the team with Hazard and Mbappe. And we have Mainz as well. So let's keep going. Round by round. Barcelona getting knocked out. Newcastle getting knocked out. Bayern Munich getting knocked out. Where is Parma making it through? So Hazard, it wasn't Mbappe. I said Mbappe like a minute ago. It was Hazard and who else was it? Another big player. My memory's just been so bad today. AC Milan making it through. Girona making it through. Wait, why is Parma on here twice? Wait, what? Boys, Parma's on here twice. Oh, wait, that's because I went to the quarterfinals. What am I saying? Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. I was scrolling back with LBRB. All right, scratch that I said that. Parma is here because they made it to the quarterfinals, and they are advancing past Sporting. Leverkusen advancing. Girona advancing. Oh, my God. Who's it going to be? Parma in the final, and it is Parma against Girona, and the winner is Girona. We need to see who is on this club, man. We need to see. They beat Parma. They take out freaking Eden Hazard in the final. So here it was for Parma. Yeah, man. They had some big players. Lewandowski was the other one I couldn't think of. And they also had Rabiot. And, of course, they had Hazard. And here is the rest of the team, boys. They definitely did enough. I mean, with just these three players alone, Rabiot, Lewandowski, and Hazard, yeah, it was 100% enough to do well. Probably in the Serie A as well. I mean, they literally just made it to the final of the Champions League. And then here is Girona. They were the only 4-star club, but no really huge players. Juan Fran, okay, they did have Pjanic. Oh, Jan Oblak. Probably one of the reasons why. Arguably, well, not arguably, but he's one of the highest rated keepers in the game. And then here is the rest of their squad. But yeah, man, Oblak is enough alone to just be able to do wonders for that team. If you have a good goalkeeper, you're going to be able to dominate. Here's their top goal scorer, Gary Rodriguez. And then the rest is history, boys. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Similarly to the random nationality challenge, if you want to see a part 2, I can do a part 2 to this where we randomize them again. And we can do it to the nationalities. We can do it to the clubs. I wonder if we could do both, random clubs and nationalities. That could be one we could do in the future. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Thank you guys, though, so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Leave a like if you did. And we'll see you guys for another episode later on. Catch you guys then. Peace.